Welcome to Black Brillliance on the B-Side, Season 2. Check out this video and I'll be right back.
Hell, somebody give me five. Give me five on the black hand side.
That was the dap scene from the 1973 blaxploitation film Five on the Black Hand Side, whose budget was $200,000, and according to box office numbers, it raked in a whopping $1.7 million. Today, dap is often seen as a popular trend to communicate via complicated handshakes and fist bumps. But back in the day, black people grew up hearing, "Give me some skin, blood, give me five," and other terms that ultimately meant to give me dap. We've had a plethora of dap versions over the decades. For those of you that didn't know, dap stands for dignity and pride and has been an important symbol of black men, expressing cultural unity, identity, strength, consciousness, defiance or resistance, and a complex language for communicating information. Although it has been a tradition for black folks for well over 60 years, many have no clue about the origin of the dap until now. In the late 1960s, when the Black Power movement was alive and well, where racial unrest was prominent in America, tens of thousands of young black men were drafted into combat and were stationed in the Pacific during the Vietnam War. Black Vietnam vets and Vietnam War historians alike agree on the facts of the horrors black soldiers faced in this era. Several unfortunate cases were witnessed whereas black soldiers were shot and killed by white soldiers during combat. The dap was derived from a solidarity pact, a pledge, so to speak, that black soldiers took in order to convey their commitment to look out for each other. It literally translated as,
"I'm not above you, you're not above me. We're side by side, together." And so from there, the Bloods would lock, and one head would be here, my head would be here, meaning I got your back, you've got mine.
It served as a substitute for the Black Power salute that was prohibited by the military. Guess what the white soldiers thought of this harmless handshake? They deemed it as a threat. To them, it was a coded language which meant black insurrection. The dap, a version of what we continue to use today, was banned at all levels of the military, and many black soldiers were court-martialed, jailed, and even dishonorably discharged for merely sliding the black side of their hands on top of each other as a means of solidarity. The hypocrisy, not the hypocrisy, yes, the hypocrisy, is the military during the same war saw benefits in deploying what they called dap therapy. Yes, you heard me right. As young black men were sacrificing their lives, the military was destroying their futures for innocently dapping each other. All the while, these same white military leaders were ordering black GIs who were fluent in dap to use our creation as a means to coerce black combatants who suffered from post-traumatic stress disorder into trusting the medical treatments white doctors and their staff were suggesting. It's amazing to witness how creative and brilliant black people have always been and continue to be, and how historically white America has strategized to punish black people for being different and then steal the very things they demonize these people for to benefit themselves. If you take a bird's eye view of the world today, it's painfully obvious that the landscape of America has drastically changed, but so many of its people have remained the same. It's a shame. We must change if we really want this country to live up to its promise. Thank you, my brilliant brothers who served in the Vietnam War. Your service and your contributions are celebrated.